Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Husna binti Abdul Manan and I'm going to present about the impact of noise towards primary school student learning performance and health. So this is the flowchart or roadmap for my presentation. As for the introduction, we will cover about the background of the study, problem statement and also significant study. According to Bucheri and Metadong in 2017, noise is described as unpleasant sound that has the potential to harm person physically as well as psychologically. Another study by Tafsandi et al. In 2017 found that one of the most significant factors affecting the school climate and learning environment is noise. Since noise in the school setting influences activities inside the school, schools should be in a quiet environment. Due to the shortage of available sites or rapid growth of nearby potential school sites, many schools are now situated in congested areas of cities, such as near market, restaurant, and most likely to be exposed to high level of noise. In recent years, the deplorable condition of school environment have become a major source of concern. This is because the majority of primary schools around the world are located near major thoroughfares where cars, trains, cooling systems, ventilation, machines, electronically amplified music and announcements, or simply the sound of living closer together in a 24/7 city are all present at all times, which resulting in noise pollution issues. Schools are required to have the best possible environment for a child's physical and academic growth, including the noise control. Dockrell and Schultz in 2004 proposed that the ideal school should be situated in a serene, peaceful atmosphere to protect students from noise and the notions associated with noise, which has a negative impact on the students' well-being, attitude, and also academic performance. The primary subject of this review study was noise pollution in primary school in various countries with different classification of land use. The purpose of this study is to get more information and knowledge on how noise can affect students' learning performance and health, which can help to suggest a strategy or guideline for the Ministry of Education Malaysia to consider on building schools in urban area. This study also to create public awareness about the effect of noise pollution towards children, especially in primary school. There are three objectives for this review study, which are the first one is to analyze the noise level at the primary school. The second one is to study the relationship between the noise level during the school and non-school day with the classification of land use. And the third one is to analyze the noise impact towards students' learning performance and health. These 5 research questions listed are the guideline of my review study. Table 1 presents sound level measurement data based on 5 primary schools in several countries. As is seen in the table, the minimum noise level range between the primary schools in these 5 countries were found to be between 51.6 decibels to 66.0 decibels. However, the maximum noise level range rose about 72.3 decibels to 95.8 decibels. These values measured in all the primary schools in those countries were greater than the indoor noise upper limits determined by the Regulation and Management of Environmental Noise in Turkey for silent area in 2008. A noise level of 90 decibels is quite high for educational facilities and health-threatening for students and also teachers. These findings are parallel in the studies measuring noise level in the schools located in different cities across the Turkey. Noise sensitivity issues vary per school environment due to prevalence of diverse noise sources as well as the variety of activities carried out of this context. Figure 1 shows the result from previous study by Adesowa et al. In 2014 on noise sources ranking. It shows that a very large proportion of respondents are affected by noise emanating from constant traffic and the lowest proportion were music shop. According to the previous study by Ombu Pepel et al. In 2010, the speed and exhaust system determine the noise released by road traffic. It also said that transportation systems such as road, flyways, and rail traffic are the primary source of outdoor noise around the world. The trend of noise level for industrial, commercial and residential area are shown in figure 3 and 4 for school and non-school day respectively. Statistically, there exists significant difference between the study area whereby noise level was higher at industrial area followed by commercial and residential area due to traffic volume on each sampling site. This is mainly because there were many motor vehicles passing by in front of the school's main road, sometimes dominated by heavy trucks such as lorries and trailers. This finding is tandem with the study by Singal in 2005, where the environmental noise level of primary school located in industrial area was found to be higher than commercial and residential area are the lowest among the three. Figure 4 shows the noise map developed at Batu Rakit Primary School with background of residential area. Figure 4A, B and C shows a noise map for distinct peak hour on school days which are A. Morning, B. Afternoon and C. In the evening. The red zone in the morning is mostly found at the research area entrance and roadside with a range of 51.1 decibels to 54.3 decibels. Figure 4b had the greatest noise level of 58 decibels, which is 3.7 decibels higher than figure 4a. This is believed due to the end of school day there was an increase of traffic volume in the afternoon. The pie chart shows the result based on the questionnaire conducted by Butchery and Metadong in 2017 about the impact of noise towards student psychological and physiological. Impact of noise on students include tiresome, headache, crowded, heart palpitation, hard to concentrate, stress, laziness, and less comfortable. The results are consistent with research by Passecher in 2000 who found that annoyance is the most common physiological effect of occupational noise exposure in epidemiologic studies. This idea was supported by Graham and Easterbrooks in 2018 by stating that when the noise interferes with someone's idea, feelings, or actual action, they sense resentment, discontent, discomfort, displeasure, or offense. Lastly, there are some suggestions and recommendations to reduce the noise level in school. Based on the review on the impact of noise toward primary school students' learning performance and health, there is a need for long-term studies measuring the effect of noise pollution awareness and sensitivity training on the noise pollution in school. According to the study by Bulunus et al. In 2021, noise education should not be restricted only at school and teachers, but should continue to provide by family members in the home where children spend most of their time. Bulunus et al. In 2021 also state that children who grow up in tranquil setting at home will be more likely to demonstrate similar characteristics at school. Based on study by Bulunus et al. In 2021, there were some suggestions examined for the isolation of noise pollution mentioned by teachers in the interviews, and it seemed to be some of them related to acoustic improvement. According to a teacher, noise might be prevented and sound in the classroom can be decreased by hanging various materials on walls of school corridors or using various materials that absorb noise. With this knowledge, it is possible to reduce noise in school buildings by installing sound-absorbing materials in the ceilings, floors, and walls. Another recommendation that can be taken is to introduce noise pollution awareness and sensitivity trainings in school. For example, large sign or poster were displayed in certain locations of the school, which instructing and training students to be quiet in the building. The harmful consequences of noise on health should be discussed with students whenever possible. For example, in science classes, noise pollution and its impacts may be discussed, while in music classes, the difference between noise and music may be discussed. This type of approach may encourage other parts of the schools to create less noise and minimize pollution. These are some of the list of references I used for this presentation. That's all from me, so thank you.